And welcome back to Behind the Screen. This is our Dungeon Crawl series, and if you're just tuning in, I would please seriously suggest going back and watching the first three. Otherwise, this is going to be very, very, very confusing as to what exactly is going on and what these three idiots are doing.
Hey.
By the way, if you don't remember, or just in case you love hearing me say it, my name is Dave, this is Jim, and that is Crystal. And with this session of Dungeon Crawl is our end game. This is why our big bad guy does the things he does and what got him inside of this dungeon. What was the reasons they locked him away? We're going to flesh it out and we're going to get it all going, so let's just jump right in now.
First thing we're going to do, we're using the DMG, the Dungeon Master's Guide, and we're going to be...
Dave may giggle.
Dave may giggle. That seems like an episode, Dave may giggle.
Just things that make me laugh. This is going to be pretty quick, though.
I already succeeded.
Yeah. The video's over. Don't watch more. No, I'm just kidding. Please, just keep watching.
So this is the villain's scheme. So essentially this is like why he was locked up.
Yes.
Alright, so so we're going to roll out the scheme. And so we're going to need a D8. And it's actually pretty unique with these tables because there's multiple rolls within each table. So a D8 to kind of determine the overall, and then we'll go more into the specific.
This is going to be a 6.
6 is power. That is the scheme. That's what he's looking to acquire, is power.
Let's be all powerful.
Which, I mean, I think is the basis of all good villains.
Yeah, I mean, most...
At least all true villains.
Most of your bad guys, it's always about some kind of power.
Yeah.
Enslaving something, power over this, power to overcome, power to just be power.
Yeah. I just want to be powerful.
Just want to be power.
Which is kind of interesting. It's almost like a Joker kind of nod. Because he just does it to watch the world burn. You just do it because you want power.
But he didn't even really want power, though.
No, he didn't. He just wanted to watch the world burn.
Yes.
He just wanted chaos. He just wanted to have, essentially, fun.
I am power? It's neither here or there. Let's keep it rolling going.
Alright, so it's going to be a 4. A D4.
Sure.
To figure out kind of what they mean by power.
Man, this is going to be a 2.
So he was looking to acquire power through seizing control of an army.
That cult we were talking about.
I don't even know, man. I'm thinking like terracotta army.
Okay, like the Stone Soldiers?
Yes, like
Alright.
maybe they are also at the center.
Maybe.
Or they're scattered around the entire maze.
They were scattered. They can't risk them being out, but
Yeah.
there's thousands of them scattered throughout this dungeon.
Awesome.
So
Cool.
next is the method at which he was trying to seize control of this army.
Sure.
It's a D20.
Ding dong. 15.
15 is religion.
Being a celestial.
So he was trying to get in control over this army through religion. And we're
Wow.
going to flesh that out a little bit more with the same table. It just breaks it down. Kind of like we did with power. How is he going to get power? Through this army. And then he's doing it through the method of religion. And now, what about religion? It's a D4 for that.
Sure. 2.
2. Okay. So he was going to have to gain... the way he was going to gain control of this was desecration.
Oh.
I'm okay with that.
So he was going to have to desecrate, I guess, some religious site or some religious artifact, maybe even these soldiers themselves.
Maybe.
Or where the side of the miracle happened.
Yeah, this site itself. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of up to you to figure out what it means by desecration.
Yeah.
Is it destroying it? Is it taking a leak on it?
I knew you were gonna say
What was this great desecration?
Dropping a deuce.
The last little thing we're going to roll out before we kind of try and really converge all these points is his weakness.
Oh.
And that's
okay.
a D8.
Sure thing, man.
And I got a couple. I just kind of skimmed over it, and I really wanted to be a couple of these.
3.
3. The villain is weakened in the presence of a particular artifact.
Oh. Weekend.
My first thought is that it's, and bear with me, it's a necklace, right?
Yeah.
And this is the artifact. But it's almost either blessed, cursed, however you want to look at it, where he cannot remove it.
Oh, so he can't touch it.
Yeah. He himself
it's on
cannot,
him.
but he can ask somebody to remove it.
And maybe nobody wants to do it.
Then he eats them.
Think
Yep.
of it. Think of it more of like a lich
Mm.
and a phylactery, where his heart's in.
Right? There was, if you would have rolled 1, it was a hidden object holds the villain's soul.
Oh,
So that would have been pretty.
Never mind my thought.
Well, I mean, it could still be similar to that.
No, I like the other thing too, though. Something imprisoning him.
Yeah, it's something that makes him weak when it's around. I mean, unless it literally the artifact is the dungeon.
Possible too.
Mm.
I mean, that's,
So he is. That gives you one of those
There's
things.
runes all over the dungeon.
Yeah, I
There
like
you go.
that. There's runes all over the walls, all over the ceilings, all over the floor.
That's why he can't get out.
But think about it. If you make this villain stupid strong in this dungeon, and he's weakened by it, by just being in the dungeon,
Yep.
and then gets out,
Mm-hmm.
it's all over.
Yeah, he's even more powerful.
Right.
Well, what? His dump staff was what?
His dump was con.
Yeah, so he's not very healthy, and his strong.
But
suit
maybe
is-
that's because of the dungeon.
Yeah.
So
Once he gets out, you're in trouble.
that's just insane.
Going back to like the runes all over the walls and carved in the floors and walls and the ceilings. That necklace he has, or the MacGuffin you were talking about, that
Mhm.
could be the key, and that's what keeps him weak. And you break the key, you break him out, and now he's free to roam.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things you could do with it. I mean, it could almost be like he could try and trick the players in several different ways. The way that
Yeah.
comes to my mind is this is the key,
Yep.
and I am the gatekeeper of the dungeon.
Are you the gatekeeper? Because I'm the key master.
Yeah, there you go. And he's basically like, we can get out, but I am forbidden from using the key because I am the gatekeeper.
I need your help getting out of here.
Yeah, if you take the key, then maybe you can get out.
Yeah.
But I am forbidden from handing over the key.
Also giving this old man a place in your party.
Yeah. And that's where
Sudden
betrayal.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Can
where
really-
a lot of intrigue comes in.
Yes, especially if he doesn't pepper it in right away. Maybe he lets the party go through some difficulties, and he's like,
Even
"Look,
helps you.
Yeah, even it helps because he wants to get out. So he's gonna be nice to them. He's gonna help them. He might be a little bit arrogant, but you can totally blame that on the fact that he hasn't seen anybody in X amount of 100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
So he doesn't have the best personality. But that's pretty awesome.
Mondays, am I right?
Mondays. Is it Mondays or Sundays?
Mondays. No one likes Monday.
No, nobody likes a Monday. I don't know. There was this one time when I was.
Nobody likes
I
Mondays.
only had Mondays off from work one time, and so I like Mondays.
That's because you
would
liked
be.
it.
These are the people I associate with where they like Mondays.
I
So
didn't say I
cool
like
against me.
Mondays.
So,
don't
Crystal,
like any day.
I want to hear. Does it end in Y? Then you don't like it. I want to hear your opinion on what your thoughts on this army.
And the army?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The army he's trying to seize control of. Because you've heard our opinions on it.
Yeah.
What do you think? What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Well, with him in the army,
No, he's trying to seize control of this.
Yeah, he's trying to get control
army.
of an army through religious means to destroy or deface some kind of religious preface.
Well, he
Yeah.
has to do that to gain the control.
Okay.
Right.
So what would be the army he's trying to get control of? I think
Yeah.
is the question.
Yeah, like my first thought was terracotta.
Those are the stone soldiers.
Yeah.
gotcha. Because he's in a stone place.
Well, I've just always liked terracotta soldiers.
Yeah.
No.
That's its own
Well,
rabbit hole
yeah.
in itself.
Anyways, I was thinking more of like soldiers, but not soldiers. Like, what are they called?
Humans?
No, not humans.
Minions?
No, not minions.
Not minions like you're used
Banana!
to. No, not that. The Great Papa Army.
The great pepperoni. Sure.
Well, what are you thinking?
I was just thinking of maybe like bigger, than obviously than him.
Okay, so
Like-
giants?
Giant army?
Well, not
terrifying.
Not so much as like giants, but more of like maybe I don't know what they're called. I guess they would be giant.
Goliaths?
I was thinking like orcs,
Orcs?
Okay,
like
so
an army of
army
orcs or something.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I know he's tiny, but
You're thinking in terms of size differences.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So she's thinking in terms of, if I'm understanding correctly, he's trying to acquire an army of things that are bigger than him.
Yep.
Okay.
So that
in
you
order
could get
to
out.
Get that army and have that power. It's not so much getting out, but he was originally locked up in this maze because he was trying to gain an army to have power to rule the world or end
Yeah.
the world or whatever.
That's what I meant.
And in your mind, you're thinking things that are bigger than me. Kind of that true to form real life. If I have friends that are bigger than me, I'm probably safe. I just realized that you were pointing at me for that, but yeah, that makes sense.
Something also too, because if you're desecrating a religious site, a holy site, maybe that's the prerequisite for unleashing a army of devils.
Yeah.
Demons, devils,
Yeah.
archfiends.
Could go that way too.
Yeah, you got what are they? Illithids.
Goblins.
Yeah, maybe even goblins.
Mhm.
That'd be kind of cool. A portal opens up to like the goblin plane.
Yep.
And just a massive like.
Where did we get a goblin plane?
Don't
He
ask.
made it in his head.
I just did it.
I'm okay with
Right
it.
there.
I didn't say it was bad. I was just like, where did this happen? What book is it in?
Okay, if you ever seen like World War Z, goblins. All of them are goblins.
Something like that. But it just occurred to me, army that's bigger than me, elementals, primordials,
That would be
there
pretty
you go.
terrifying too.
I
the beast
didn't
that
think
they're
of that.
on.
Yeah. That is pretty
It
interesting.
was just a thought off the top of my head.
I dig it though. I mean, it's harder it is to interpret as per any jokes I've ever made. If you know me personally, it finally came together. But yeah, an army that's bigger than me, and when you really take it to that extreme, like an army of primordials or gargantuans or titans for that matter,
Yeah.
is a big deal. Like, I don't know about you, but if someone was trying to take over the world and they got their hands on an army of titans, done deal.
Yeah,
I'm with you now.
Yeah, I'm on your
That's
side.
I
I'm
was
good with
thinking
this.
of bigger.
Bow or forever be dead.
Bow or
Okay.
forever
be
dead.
dead. I couldn't think of it. I was gonna be like, I don't even know. It was kind of if you've seen any of the other videos, it was kind of a glass of water with grapes in it situation. I had something in my head and I just couldn't think of it, so I was just like, spit some out.
Trying to write Dark Vision and having it in my head, but my hand wants to do something different. Those are all things that can
Yeah,
happen.
that was
Yes.
pretty simple.
But that's his end game. That's his scheme, his overall purpose, his weakness, his methods, all of that. And as always, thank you for watching. Dave, Jim, Crystal, and this has been another look behind the screen.
Till next time, guys. Later.